Well, good evening, everyone. I hope you're doing well. And this is your Royal Daily News for October 21st, 2022. In Bruges, Her Majesty Queen Mathilde of the Belgians visited the Groene Poorte, Culinary and Hotel Management School. Upon her arrival, Her Majesty was warmly welcomed by the Dean/General Manager of the school, Miss Iris Coronet, as well as other administrative staff and students. During today's visit, Her Majesty the Queen visited the bakery and butchery departments, where she had a chance to taste some of the delicious dishes prepared by the students, especially for the Queen, including tomato soup. Her Majesty also attended a lecture where she was informed about the various school projects on waste reduction and the use of sustainable chocolate. In Luxembourg City, His Royal Highness Grand Duke Henri of Luxembourg held an audience with the Speaker of the Somali Parliament, His Excellency Sheikh Adin Muhammad Noor, at the Palais Grand Ducal. In the afternoon, the Grand Duke held an audience with the Program Manager of Fairtrade Africa, Ms. Divine Fulutuni, the President of Fairtrade Luxembourg, Mr. Jean-Louis Zeien, and the Director of Fairtrade Luxembourg, Ms. Geneviève Kroll, at the Palais Grand Ducal. During today's meeting, discussions focused on the, quote, Projects in Africa by Ms. Fulutuni, who is very active with farmers in promoting fair trade, promoting rural youth, and gender equality, end quote. The Corps Grand Ducal also noted that the Grand Duke is also very interested in the collaboration between African and Luxembourgish entities. Last evening in Ludelange, their Royal Highnesses Grand Duke Henri and Grand Duchess Maria Teresa of Luxembourg attended a gala dinner on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of Group Foyer. In Madrid, His Majesty King Felipe VI of Spain received letters of credence from newly appointed ambassadors to Spain during a ceremony at Palacio Real de Madrid. The newly appointed ambassadors are from the Kingdom of the Netherlands, the Kingdom of Denmark, the Republic of Iraq, the State of Kuwait, and the Republic of Estonia. The letters of credence are the official documents that accredit a foreign ambassador as a representative and the highest diplomatic authority of another country in Spain. The presentation of the letters of credence ceremony before the head of state dates back to the 18th century and has remained practically intact in its development to this day. Meanwhile, Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden visited the Tobias Foundation's Register and Affairs reception at the Karolinska Hospital. According to a press release, the Tobias Foundation was established in 1922 with a purpose to support the establishment of a Swedish bone marrow/stem cell registry and to support research concerning diseases that can be treated with bone marrow/stem cell transplantation. The Tobias Register, which is also established in 1992, has today over 200,000 registered potential donors, estimated to cover a majority of all Swedes in need of a donor. More than 1,000 bone marrow stem cell transplantations have been performed involving a donor from the Tobias Register. More than half of the recipients have resided outside of Sweden, making the Tobias Register an important partner in the world. During today's visit, the Crown Princess, who has been a patron of the Tobias Foundation since it was founded, spoke with doctors, nurses, and individuals such as Mr. Pelle Eriksson, who just donated blood stem cells. During their conversation, Mr. Eriksson told the Crown Princess why he chose to become a donor. In Stockholm, Her Majesty Queen Sylvia of Sweden, as patron, attended the 2022 Swedish Society for Medical Research Jubilee Prize ceremony held at the Stockholm Concert Hall. During today's ceremony, Her Majesty the Queen presented the 2022 Swedish Society for Medical Research Anniversary Prize to Professor Michael Linden for his, quote, valuable results in psychiatric research, End quote. Last evening, Their Majesties King Carl Gustaf and Queen Sylvia of Sweden, accompanied by their Royal Highnesses Crown Princess Victoria and Prince Daniel of Sweden, hosted a reception for newly appointed ambassadors to Sweden from Ireland, Indonesia, Switzerland, and Ukraine, held at the Kungliga Slottet. Yesterday morning in Stockholm, His Royal Highness Prince Daniel of Sweden presided over the presentation of the 2022 Heart-Lung Foundation's Research Grant and Award Ceremony to young promising scientists held at the Oscar Theatre. The winner of the grant and award went to Mr. Andreas Edsfeldt, Professor of Cardiology at Lund University. Professor Edsfeldt received the grant and award for his, quote, patient-close research on vein calcium among diabetics, end quote. This morning, it was announced that Her Serene Highness Princess Victoria Romanovna, wife of His Imperial Highness Grand Duke George of Russia, gave birth to a healthy baby boy. Upon the birth of her grandson, Her Imperial Highness the Grand Duchess Maria of Russia issued a statement stating, quote, in accordance with our current family law and the Family Act of September 2020, our grandson will be called His Serene Highness Prince Alexander Georgievich, end quote. This is such wonderful news. Congratulations to the couple and to the Grand Duchess Maria of Russia. In Monte Carlo, Her Serene Highness Princess Charlene of Monaco took to social media this afternoon, whereupon she posted a new class photo of her 7-year-old twins, His Serene Highness Hereditary Prince Jacques of Monaco and Her Serene Highness Princess Gabriella of Monaco. In her caption under the photo, the lovely princess said, quote, growing up fast, end quote. In Bangkok, Her Majesty Queen Sothera of Thailand, on behalf of His Majesty King Rama X of Thailand, accompanied by Her Royal Highness Princess Rajwa Sarini Siri Bajra of Thailand, presided over the Royal Catherine ceremony at the Wat Sotat Temple. In aristocrat and nobility news, last evening in Madrid, Miss Victoria Federica de Todos los Santos de Mayichar y Bourbon, daughter of Her Royal Highness Infanta Elena of Spain, Duchess of Lugo, and her ex-husband, Mr. Jaime de Mayichilar, attended the 2022 El Cancer Ball. In this week's edition of Royal Film Fridays, there are 3 interesting documentaries about the princely family of Monaco and the Palais Princier. First is a 2013 documentary entitled Power and Intimacy, A Year with the Prince of Monaco. Produced by the French film company Java Films, this documentary, in my opinion, is probably one of the best. And the reason why I say that is because the Sovereign Prince allowed a camera crew to follow him day after day for several months on end, watching him carry out his official duties and to get a glimpse into his daily personal life. The second documentary I recommend is entitled Behind the Scenes, The Prince of Monaco's Kitchen. Now, this documentary focuses on Michelin star chef Mr. Christian Garcia and other staff members who work at the palace. And I have to say, I love this documentary, again, because I'm a foodie. I love good food. I don't like fast food, but I love good, clean food. And watching Chef Christian make a fillet of steamed sea bass with gingered sweet potatoes, asparagus soup, and verbena jelly with raspberries made me so hungry I actually had to stop the documentary. Anyways, the third documentary I recommend. It's not perfect, but it's interesting. It's from History Hits Real Royalty, and the documentary is entitled Monaco's Royal Secrets Revealed in the Prince's Palace. Now, this documentary tells the story of the construction of the Prince's Palace on the Rock in Monaco. So, I hope you enjoy it. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow on Saturday, October 22nd, with all the latest royal news. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful Friday evening and a great weekend ahead. And don't forget to like, share, and, well, subscribe. Okay, take care, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.